A new year means it's a great time to add reading to your resolutions. Local authors Liz Fenton, Lisa Steinke, they're here with this month's book club picks. Ladies, good morning. Good to see you.
Hi,
Morning.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm so excited to see what you have picked. There's always one out of the four that I just fall in love with. All right, what's first?
Well, Shelley, I have to tell you, this book, People Like Her by Ellery Lloyd, got me out of a major reading slump in December. So, what is it about? It's about a woman, it's told from three narratives. A woman named Emmy, who's a British Instagram influencer. She's like a mama influencer. And her whole brand is that she tells it like it is, she's super honest, but of course, that's pretty contrived. The other narrative is her husband, who's a washed up novelist who kind of resents how much she shares the intimate, how much of the intimate details she shares of their family. And the third narrative is a follower who has become obsessed with her and intends to harm her family. So these three narratives reach a shocking conclusion, and you'll just have to read to find out. But it's definitely a book that is very fast paced that I read in a day.
Okay, you have emojis. We do emojis to describe the book.
Yes. Yes. So a little obvious. We got the phone.
Okay.
Right? Because she's on her phone all the time on Instagram. And then the woman with the baby, because her whole follower is a bunch of mamas. In fact, her handle is Mama Bear. And then the shadow, because the third narrative, as I mentioned, is told by a follower, but you really don't know who it is, and you're trying to figure out which person in her life is threatening the family.
All right, we got that for the first book, number one. What's our choice for number two?
So I've got This Time Next Year by Sophie Cousins. I think this is the perfect book for the new year because it's about two babies born on New Year's Day. Their mothers meet while in labor, and one mom tells the other mom, I'm naming my son or daughter, no matter what the gender is, I'm naming him or her Quinn because I've never known a person who didn't have good luck by the name of Quinn. Well, there's also, it's 1989, so there's also a contest of who gives birth first, and that person will get a big pound of money. So the woman whose child named this time, it was also a GMA book club pick.
Oh.
And yeah, super exciting. But anyway, so 30 years later, they meet on their 30th birthday for the first time. And what they don't know is it's been 30 years of missed connections. They've often been in the same place at the same time on New Year's Eve. I know, it's super, it's a great romance. It's really good. It's told in a very sweet way. And I won't tell you how it ends, but it is a rom-com, so you probably have a good idea.
I think I like it. Is there a heart in your emoji or like a
There's not, but there should be. I went a little obvious on the first one too. I have a baby just because the two babies born.
Okay.
And then I have the birthday cake because every year on their birthday, they were in the same place at the same time because it was New Year's Eve. And then a world because they are from very different worlds. And she, Minnie, who got the other name, she kind of has a chip on her shoulder because he grew up in a very affluent lifestyle and she didn't. And she feels like it's because he got the name she was supposed to have, the lucky name.
Got it. Okay, This Time Next Year. I don't know. I'm liking that one. What's my third choice?
This is Eliza Starts a Rumor by Jane Rosen. So this is about a woman named Eliza. So she is an agoraphobic. She's also a recent empty nester. And her biggest claim to fame is that she started the Hudson Valley an online message board 15 years ago. Well, there's an up and coming hipster message board that's threatening her message board's existence. So what Eliza does is she makes up a salacious rumor. And what that rumor does is it unites four women and creates a chain of events that you'll just have to read to find out. It's a book, if you liked Big Little Lies, this is a perfect book for you to read.
Okay. Did I watch Big Little Lies, right? I don't know. If I
On
watched that.
HBO. HBO?
Reese Witherspoon.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's the one with
HBO.
Nicole Kidman.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think I started it and I stopped. Maybe I got to go back and watch that again. Okay. That is Eliza Starts a Rumor. Did you do the emojis?
Not yet.
Okay, emojis.
So the first is a woman behind a computer.
Okay.
And and I think it kind of likens to like people say anything behind a computer when they feel like they're anonymous.
Ain't that the truth?
And then right? Then there's a Pinocchio nose because Eliza obviously is telling some untruths. And then there's the eyes because everybody in the neighborhood starts trying to figure out who this is and is it their husband. And just a quick side note, a couple weeks ago, Page Six actually reported that the author of this book was kicked out of her Upper East Side own message board for writing this book.
Got it. Okay, my final choice, what do I have? And then I'm going to pick one.
Okay, I've got Better Luck Next Time by Julia Claiborne Johnson. This is a historical fiction. It's very charming. In the 1930s, apparently, if a woman wanted a divorce, the best way to get it was to go to a divorce ranch in Reno, Nevada. This is actually true. The author's father was a rancher at one of those divorce ranches. So this is told from a rancher's perspective, and it really focuses on one particular time when two different divorcees come to the ranch, and they each have a very different impact on him. One has been there 3 times, so she's 3 times divorced, and the other is very new to the scene. And I can't tell you much more, but there's a really shocking twist at the end. It does not turn out how you think.
Okay, this is an easy choice for me. Oh wait, you have your emojis. Go ahead, real quick. Sorry.
Oh, okay. The horse, because it's a ranch. And I did a woman with her hand up, because it's all about like getting your independence and breaking free of your marriage, because at that time you simply couldn't get a divorce. It was very hard. And then the broken heart, because it's broken, but can it get repaired at the ranch?
Okay. Easy choice for me. I am a sucker for love, so I will pick This Time Next Year.
Yay!
But I'll never read it because I have 400 children and they don't let me sit down for 1 minute to do anything for myself. Ladies, thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
You can find all the links to buy all of these books. They're on our website, foxeyesandiego.com. You click the little scene on tab. You read it, though. Read it for me.